Hello, welcome back. Last time I cleared the Island Palace and did most of my East Hyrule business pre-Maze Island Palace. So that's what we're gonna do now. I have a bunch of stuff queued up in West Hyrule to do. I have a treasure map that hasn't even been looked at in that location yet, but we'll get there. So, right. Maze first. Right, there's all the sea caves to visit once I get the boots. There's like 4 of them, I think. Treasure maps will help track those down. Or at least remind me of the ones I had not entered yet. Yeah, so here's another spot where things go behind the terrain, and it's weird to me. Like, Octorok boulders get hidden a bit. Just some screens are like that, and some are not. Here's a fairy. I don't think... Okay, I was down a tiny fraction. Right, one Octorok did touch me. I don't think it's possible to use the hammer while moving. Like, I am jamming on the button, and nothing is happening. Like, you actually have to stop and do it very deliberately, and there's a little delay. Anyway. So, maze. Gotta do this funny activity. A bit low, but I don't think I've ever failed this in a way that didn't let me recover just by holding down, forward, and jump. Just down and jump is probably enough. So I don't have the east treasure map yet. I don't know if there's anything else of interest here. I'm gonna take a more direct route, I guess. Because, like, these screens aren't that bad. And they're kind of more interesting than just walking along the map forever. Those lizard bolts do a whole lot of damage, don't they? Yeah, that's nothing. Never has been. And although this dead end looks like it would be something... Yeah, okay, that's actually at life 9? Like, compared to a Tektite hit, those are quite damaging. What about a Tektite projectile? Hit me. No, those just... that type of fireball is quite deadly. Oops. Ooh. There's a red jar here. Okay, there's something at least. Absolutely nothing. Blue jar too, but I don't need that one. And there's an unavoidable encounter somewhere along here. Ah, this is the thing that I needed to find, and fortunately I did. Yeah, I couldn't remember for sure if there was something, but it came to me, so that's great. Okay, so, fairy. Might have to peck a Moa while I'm in here, that's okay, I can probably do that. Let's do it again. Oh, I missed. Oh. Sure, I'll get it on the way out. Oops. Can I not? Oh, I can. Right. Peck, peck, peck! Alright. So that's only 3 more slimes to find, is that right? Yes. Can I name the locations? There's the one in the North Islands that requires thunder as far as I know, which I have. There is... no, I actually don't remember the other 2. Alright, Maze Island. I don't have the fire extinguisher yet. Once I have the Book of Medora, I can get it, I think? Yeah. So reflect. Relevant here. Do I need to fight these, though? No. Let's see, what was the layout of this place like? Was it left or right first? I forget. Let's try right. I think it's right first. I never remember when I'm standing at the start of the palace. You know what? You can stay there. Okay, I don't really want to be up there. Let's see what happens, though. Okay, as you would expect. This was a fairy check normally? Okay, now that I'm in this room, I think I remember how this is laid out. There's magic there. So fairy check on the way back, actually... No, hang on. This is... well, this isn't gonna make it. Well, I'm just wasting my magic now. Right, here's the funny place where you can go above a locked door, isn't it? No, that's in Three Eye Rock Palace? Maybe. Several things to see. This is just a blue iron knuckle. Okay. Oops. And I don't have that key. So boots are here. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could dip out of this palace and do other business first, but while I'm here I should really just bother to clear it. Oh, really? Fine. Just for this birdseed. So, scary room here, but less scary than what will come later. Alright, so I'm actually low on magic now. I've been using my bird form a lot, and that's having consequences. So I will be in need of a refill. There might be one here. There is not. Okay. So to get that magic container fragment, I will require to have my magic refilled first. So I've got to find a place to do that before that can be mine. That gets me out of the basement. What is to the left right now? Let's find out. I would like that, thank you. One of these rooms, it's dark. You know, one of these rooms. Everybody knows these rooms. They're iconic. Nothing on the left. This is such a calm remix of this song. It's foreboding, sure. But not like super high energy. This little interstitial room is just here for looks. I do not have enough to cast Fairy. I think there is a magic refill in the room to the right. I will need both Fairy and Jump. Here I don't think I need either. Yeah. I wasn't entirely sure, but it worked out that way. Some of these rooms have red jars at the edge of them. Whoa, that was dangerous. It worked though. Ah! Okay. I think this is one that does. Like 2 out of 3 do, and I found the one that didn't. Yeah, okay. Not particularly worried about my health yet. With life 9, there's not much to worry about. So that should get me the magic container fragments. With minor effort. There we go. Now I can just go down, down, left, up, 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 left. Wait, no, I need to get the boots. I do have 2 keys. Alright, need to make another loop then. That's fine, that's very quick to do. So everything here is clear. Just need to pick up those boots. I had correctly remembered that I had already visited that room, but I did not remember that I still had something to do in it. Let me see if I can get up top here. I don't think I'm far enough right for that. Not quite. I suspect that this layout is a nod to the ability to do that in the original game, because I think you can do it the same way there, it's just a little less obvious about it. Maybe. Anyway, boots. So now we take the left path, because yeah, the right one is all about the treasure, then the left one goes to the boss, and let's just make sure I haven't missed anything. Nope. No quick way out of here, gotta just walk. It's fine. Yeah, it's a short walk. If I do this, there will be less of the bridge with statue heads. You go so slow when you start at, right when I enter the room. It's weird. I think I have seen the NES version of this. Those go at different speeds. What I suspect is it's running the same script here. It's just that the widescreen spawning it in from farther away is changing the initial speed that's set. That is what I understand to be happening. Might not be right, but that's how I'm thinking of it. You get to live, because you're too much of a pain to get out of that pit. Right, so... don't think any of these... oh, that one has magic. Key there... oops. I don't want jump on me for this process. There. Right, one hit. Alright, what do I think is in this room to the left? I'm actually not sure. Okay. That would have been my first guess. You know, this room. Everybody knows this room. But I was not confident enough to voice it. I feel like it's pretty much always this room when in that room to the left. So when it's, you know, blockade of blocks, hiding something up above the entrance to the right, then the elevator down, then the hallway with the tin suits. I think this one's always directly left of that in all layouts that use this room type. I didn't bounce high enough. Like, yeah, we just saw that pattern in the Island Palace a moment ago. Right leads to the worst room of the game. Yes, this one. But if I take my time, I can eliminate the worstness. One more of these will spawn. I'll take that. Right about here. Right? Not this time. Maybe on the way back? Or is it just those two? Maybe it's just those two. Oh no, there's another one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Finally, the room demonstrated why it's the worst. Only just barely, but it did do it. I think in squarish aspect ratio where you don't have as much space to see what's coming. And when you want to go fast, and yeah, there's just a lot of things that make that room much more worst in the version of this that I'm more used to. Oh, Bubbles here, that's right, I forgot about that. That's a new addition. That's not a second quest thing, is it? I have no memory of Bubbles being here, but that might not mean anything in particular. Second quest additions actually so far have been confined to just the... Is this where I thought the Doom Knocker trap was? But it was actually in the last dungeon. Second quest additions seem to have been confined to boss arenas and Zelda's intro at the start. Because I haven't detected any more than that I am thinking about right now. I think it was just those. This is not where I go to the ceiling. It makes it obvious. Okay, this room, right. With the charging heads at me. So this did not appear to have changed in second quest. I think this is just to introduce that enemy type. And I'm guessing the, really? Oh, you actually reattach to the wall? Fun. I'm guessing the breakable blocks here are to provide a shortcut back if I end up without... Let's see, it's not that I need a key over here. If I realize I'm at the boss and want to go back and get the treasure instead. Let's try something. Oh, the physics are weird here. Can I make that work? Yes. Anyway, I never found anything in that room. Oh, right! Enhanced Karak. This is fun. Oops, well, that's a good start. Oops, well. Don't have to worry too much about where I'm reflecting, because he will be somewhere else by the time it matters. I just need to have projectiles in flight that I own. And after enough time doing that, some will happen to hit him, and the fight will be won. And while doing that, I need to survive. If I can't block, I need to jump. There we... oh, well, yeah, okay. Got an extra lucky one. Ooh, that froze me in place above lava for a second, but I escaped. Alright, cool. Before I exit this temple palace, let's just check the map. I see no unexplored edges. Great. Okay. I think I got everything there. I didn't remember anything specific that I hadn't already seen. Extra life here. And let's get another one, I guess. But a less permanent version. Yeah, so adjacent water that I can walk on does start sparkling. Okay, so it's only orthogonally adjacent, it doesn't do diagonal ones. Anyway, just have to wait for a moment for it to happen. So there's stuff to do to the north, but I don't want that yet, because first I need... wait, no, it should be fine, right? That doesn't... does that involve Book of Medora? It might. Yeah, I'm gonna do things this order. Sure, there's this sea cave, there's the Darunia sea cave, this one has a heart. I want... Sea Hut. Well, I'm here. Let's get the heart, I guess. So I see the spot where it is. And the maze to get there, I think, was simplified. I remember this being more involved originally... never mind. Perhaps it was complexified. Alright, heart. I don't know why I felt the need to do that before anything else. I could have done it on the way to the palace in the sea. But that's not how things happened. It's fine. Alright. You will tell me about Anju, who will tell me about her friend at Whale Isle, who will give me the Book of Medora, right? There's a slime living on your island. Wait, she has the book. Okay, she has the book. But I need to speak to her friend first, and then she'll give it to me afterwards. Alright. Anju of Raru. Well, hey, I mean, this is what it looks like here. Is it assumed that I'll be chopping that down? Because there are no trees on that tile. Alright, so now, West Hyrule map is active and will show me things I may have missed. Do I want to make a quick pass through Death Mountain? Nah, that'll happen when I'm doing Boulder Circle things. I don't have to do it now. I'm gonna go straight to my destination. So something I noticed in post, it's really hard to spot, but if you look extremely closely, swamp tiles that have things on them are different. This one right here, this is different. There's like a few of the white pixels that are not there that normally would be. So those can actually be spotted. It's just extremely subtle about it. And yeah, the one over in Morage Swamp that has the... whatever it is at it, the one near Midoro Palace that has... whatever it has. that red jar or pea bag or whatever that I found there. That had the same appearance. 3 Octoroks in this cave. Other one had only 1. That bag's gonna go to waste, but that's okay. I'm just collecting it to collect it. So, Island Chain, and this will shortcut me to Mido. Good. What's in this forest? It's just like the one near the North Castle, except with more Vire and more hopping monsters whose name I always forget. And today is no exception. Boulder, 2 boulders. This goes to, aha, a heart. Oops. My aim was off. Alright, so that's another heart container assembled. 3 more fragments to find. Oh, 3 boulders! Right, this is the little chunk of Death Mountain that broke off. Drifted north. At least that's the way I understood it last time I was here. Ding ding oof. Oops. There's something cute about the Octoroks having their little holes in the ground that they try to defend. It's just their little hidey hole. Whale Isle is 2 hops away from here, I believe. Wait, I'm supposed to talk to Andrew first. Whoopsie, I messed up. He's just gonna tell me about the weather. Alright, that's fine. I'll warp to Mido and subway to, that place that I subway to, Raru. This is where I cast Thunder. Okay. That is done. I like the spells given an actual use outside of just making Thunderbirds vulnerable. Whale Isle. I'm assuming the flag for you talking to me has not been set. It would be silly if it was, but I will check. The weather's quite beautiful. I will have business with you shortly. Mido Warp is here, I think? And there's nothing up here, I think? That part's accurate, and the other one... also accurate. Great. So, right, that building that looked like this outside of... was it... Darunia? Naboru? Whichever one of those it was. I did not find a purpose for that while I was in there. Okay, that's where I went. Raru. That's the one. I don't remember having gone into it. It might have happened without me remembering. Again, I have clear memories of... which one's Andrew's house? This one. Whale Isle, period. You could have put the E there. Did it have to be... I guess you're abbreviating island. I understood it as Isle. What if I talk to you after I have the book? I don't think I tried that. Other way. No, it's... yes, this one's outside town. But yeah, building in the back of... which town was it? Nabaru, says my notes. Where the well was, yes. So it was on the way to the well, but it was closed and nothing was happening there. Did I try to talk to the door? I may have. Alright, so Book of Medora is what I'm after. Thank you. Alright. You have a nice day. Enjoy the weather. So does Andrew change what she says now that I have the book? That's what I'd like to know. Raru is not my current destination, but it's close enough. Now, did I not have another bit of business? Well, no, hold on. Was the Nabaru house the one that links up to the Great Palace? Because there is a teleport from there. Maybe that's when I saw the thing. Because if not there, where would I think that links to? No, that must be the place, right? Okay, sure. So I have 2 graves to read. This is close enough to where I'm going. So there's King's Tomb, just down here. I think this is about the same speed as using the subway. So it doesn't show me anything here. Alright, is this sequence going to be different? Yes, protect, fairy, reflect, jump. That's not... Is that? Ooh, I can't do that, can I? I just barely can. That's most of my magic. Okay. But there's a red jar down here, isn't there? Sure is. I think this is the way out. Let's verify. No, I don't need that. Shoot, it sure is. I thought it would be an elevator. Oh, but it stays open. Okay, that's nice. Not sure I ever came back here afterward, and okay, it's just pick up shield and there's nothing else to see. Got it. So, treasure map will not show me this. Alright, so I have the shield. There's nothing more in the Island Palace. I think I'm ready to return already. I had some business somewhere, though. Right, I know what it was. 2 bits of business. One was in Darunia? The Sea Cave. Sea Cave at Darunia. Oh, was there not another Sea Cave somewhere that I'm missing? Maybe it was later. This is about as quick as going the other way. Oh right, and I can show off my fancy new shield, I guess. Ding. Is this where Karak 2 is? This is where Karak 2 is. Oh, well, I guess I'm doing that now. That's fine. Do I get to the Darunia Sea Cave from the Darunia side or from this side? Sure looks like this side. Yeah. There were 4 sea caves. I think I'm missing one... Where do I think it is? Or were there 3? I remember there being 4. I'm trying to think where I might have seen another one. Oh, there's some stuff to do at Death Mountain, but again, that can wait for Boulder Circle clues to be with me, of which I only need 1 more. No, there are 2 more, sorry. I did come back here with a map to check if there was anything in that forest, right? I think so. Okay, that worked. Those things give a surprising amount of experience, I remember. Is it 50? Probably. Alright, so you need some magic. Here's another Cypher example. Protect, Fire, Enigma, Heal. Yeah. I remember this one having a repeat spell before. And heal certainly wasn't involved, so those are randomized or shuffled in second quest or something. Alright, yeah, so Karak 2 fight is here, I'm pretty sure. So that does actually happen pretty close after the first one if you know exactly where to go. Alright, here we go. This'll be fun. Am I still gonna hang out on this pillar? Well, until I can't, because he does other things that will force me to move. Now, health can be an issue here. I will actually protect myself. The only other thing I would do with magic is heal. Alright, so time for flames to fall. I can stand here, that's fine. Whoops, I ducked too early. I can stand here, that's fine. Okay, then I fell. Time for flames to erupt. That forces me to move. There we go, I timed that right. Didn't get him with any of those, but that's okay. I'm safe. Oh, that hit him somehow. Great. Flames not erupting here. Okay, this fight's pretty simple when I know what the mechanics actually are. Simple, yes. Still easy to fall off if I get caught off guard. There we go. And it teleports there to die. Amulet! Okay, well, I have this thing again. So magic's gonna regenerate. Yep, it's already doing it. So fast. And then there's this little bonus room here. That's scary. Well, you didn't come out. I did kill you, but... oh boy, okay, I'm gonna... whatever, I'll take it. Oh, that was uncomfortable. It's fine now. Alright, yeah, I need to come back here with a treasure map. Was there anything in this forest? I forget, but I will come back here with a treasure map to recheck. Because the forest is very suspicious. Alright, so next time is going to be Palace on the Sea. I still feel like I am missing a sea cave. I got that one, right? Yes. So the Naboru Sea Cave, the Darunia Sea Cave, the... what was the third one I got today? Somewhere. I was pretty sure there was a fourth. Right, I'm actually hurting a bit. Alright, next time Palace on the Sea, and I'll probably rush to New Kasuto and get all that stuff done so that... what was it gonna be? The, Boulder Circle, right. I want to go to Death Mountain and see if the map shows me anything. Beep. Beep. Yeah, so you're all the way on the left side of town. I never remember where each saving character is. That's okay. Just a little walk through town that's perfectly pleasant. Alright, next time, Palace on the Sea.